Hey, Shalom Akim, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations unto the hopeful elect. News in the gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. Hey man, this is funny and this is weird. On this devil Esau, right? So I did a video on it says the tribe of Levi being shown pure hatred by America. Now peep this, right? So I get a warning yesterday, and I've noticed I've been getting videos taken off my channel every single day, but they're not justified on taking them, so they don't issue the strike. They just go by and they take it. They say, well, you know, we know you didn't know, so therefore we're not going to give you a strike. We're just going to take the video. Well, the reason why they doing that is because they know they're not justified on taking the video down, but they must had a lot of kickback from a lot of these YouTube bloggers that's been complaining about them getting their videos unjustly taken. And now they're making a change because they probably getting ready to get sued. Okay, but I can guarantee you that these are Edomite bloggers and not of men of the Lord, because if we was to go up against us all day, we would never be heard. They would just totally shut us down. Like my GMS Living Waters, they took that page last week, but I was able to appeal it and get the page back. But the video that caused a strike that got the page permanently took, they didn't put that video back up. They said, no, it violates our policy. Then I'm like, well, why the hell would you give me back the channel then? Because I'm protesting the channel based on the video you misflagged. So they gave me the channel back and put it on a suspension, but I can't upload to it, which is stupid in my opinion. Same thing again, they took my GMS KC Jakeover page too, like 2 days ago. You see what I'm saying? They took it 2 days ago based on a video I did that had nothing to do with it. I mean, it wasn't really, it insinuated something, but it wasn't to the point that they was able to pick up on it. So I'm assuming somebody must have flagged it, because all of a sudden the shit is gone unjustly. You see, and I've noticed I've been getting strikes or videos took it down every night around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. That's how I know that it's some wickedness, because at 2 o'clock in the morning, that's when they start fucking with my channel. It never fails. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, this is another problem. It says we reviewed your appeal following the content, the tribe of Levi being shown pure hatred. Now, I did a video based on a clip of the migrants that were being misused by the Border Patrol, you know, being whipped, etc. So how the hell was that hate on my behalf? You know what I'm saying? When it was clearly you that was displaying the hate. A bunch of hypocrites. So it's devil, man. Honestly, that's why I say, brothers, man, it's a very possibility that we may not be on YouTube by the end of the year. And I speak as a man when I say that, but we don't have too much longer to go. And that's a fact. We just don't. And that's a good thing, you know, because this shit gets frustrating. It gets tiresome. And it's to the point, like, it's just like, I don't even give a fuck no more. Take it all, you know, because the word is going to reach who is going to reach, no matter what you do. You just mad because you being exposed, okay? And then it says here, we reviewed your content carefully and have confirmed that it does violate our hate speech. How the hell does it violate that policy when you're the one that was displaying the hate? So if anything, you the one that violated your own policy, because the video that I was looking at, it was a legitimate video clip, okay, from a reputable source, and they were just breaking down what your news say about what was going on at the border. So how the hell did I violate anything? Okay, so more folly, more bullshit. All right, like it says here, hold on 1 second. Okay, so it says here, this is the first one. It says if we reviewed it, unfortunately we think it violates hate speech speech policy and removed it from the following from YouTube. And it says this may be disappointing, but it says we're just gonna let you off with a warning. We're not gonna give you a strike because this is your first time. And this is how they start. They start by giving you warnings, man. They'll take a video from years ago and they'll give you a strike on it. So therefore you don't have that grace period no more. And what I noticed, the trend with my channels, and this is how I know that you got certain demons that's set up over these different regions that specifically watch our videos, and they have these unreasonable algorithms that flag certain content, man. So I notice if I get one strike, I'll be cool. And then when that strike getting ready to fall off, they'll give me two. Okay, and then before the third or the second strike falls off, they will hurry up and issue me another strike. So therefore the page can't, they can take the page. Unrighteous decrees, because that's what Esau does. Okay, because I was actually going to do a video. It says U.S. edition, U.S. Border Patrol beats helpless migrants. And I was going to do a show on this, which was a follow-up. But this is the reason why I got flagged in the first place. But they're the ones that's displaying the hate, so I don't understand it. But nonetheless, this is the famine of the word. Okay, because Esau knows that he's been exposed. So therefore, hey, he's doing his best to try to stop the word. So for, brothers out there that may not think that we're diligent, etc. Hey, look, man, I lose more pages than anybody that I know, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's really the truth, but I'll lose a page every goddamn month. I'm like on 3 pages with 2 of them already in danger of getting taken, just off videos that's just straightforward. I'm not saying any buzzwords. I'm not provoking anything. I'm just teaching strictly out the scriptures. And therefore, whether we have people that feel some type of way, or it could just really be these devils at YouTube that feel some type of way about this region of Babylon. Because Kansas City, Missouri, and this FEMA Region 7 is such a very condensed but heavy area. They don't want anything going out from this region. Okay? And I noticed that brothers from this region don't really get a lot of views either. So it's some type of suppressing element that's going on in this area, because after my first 2 Kansas City pages were shut down, I haven't been getting many views, and I believe that they're controlling that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't recommend my videos. I don't know if I'm not tagging them right, but they don't recommend my videos anymore. And I believe that's Esau's doing that because he don't want the word to get out. And I just tell it like it is, But anyway, it's all, counted all praises to the Most High, because, hey, the scriptures say that this will happen. All right, so this is the book of Amos 8. And I'm going to start at verses 11. It says, "And behold, the days come, says the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, but not a famine of bread or thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai." So it's time that's going to come that this content is not going to be readily available. All right. And the people that's in these regions, they're not trying to gravitate towards the word. And in fact, they're gainsaying and they're scoffing at the word. So therefore, the Lord is taking away from them. Okay. Because ultimately, he wants these people to be destroyed. Like I can say, and I speak as a man once again when I say this, but I don't really see too many people in Kansas City, Missouri, or this region period really getting up out of here. Outside of the men of the Lord and their families, and very few believers, and maybe a handful of women. I don't even see that. It may just be the brothers and their families, because honestly, I think the Most High is going to totally destroy this city. Because honestly, I'm not seeing any influx of fruit here anymore. We got the camp, but I don't really see nobody tapping in this region. Because these people here, they're just totally brain dead. They're slow bodies. They're slow to learn anything. They're still stuck in the goddamn 19th century, man. They wear fucking brown plaid shirts with brown hats. Some old 90s front yard liquor store type shit. Them old grimy ass yellow teeth niggas that be on the corner drunk. That's how they is out here, man. So I don't really see too many people making up out of here. And honestly, if we got to condemn this whole city, then so be it. Because, hey, these people down here are exceptionally wicked. And it says here, "And they should wander from sea to sea, in the north even to the east, and they should run to and fro and seek the word of the Lord, and should not find it." Okay, so it's going to come a time that people are going to be looking to try to seek the words of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, and they're not going to be able to find it. They're not going to be able to find the words or the men of the Lord, because, hey, the Lord is going to put us up. We're only out for a temporary time to teach the word, but it was never the Lord's intention to keep us on these streets all forever. Okay, and I noticed that once we're off the streets, that's when the judgments are going to come and begin to commence, because it wouldn't make sense for the Lord to ultimately bring the destruction now while we're still out there, still time to prophesy. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, when the Lord finally puts us up, that's when all hell gonna break loose on these streets, man. I'm praying that the Lord takes us off these streets soon. You know what I'm saying? Get us up out of here and expedite these prophecies, man. Because honestly, man, it's to the point I'm tired of just dealing with Jake, period, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, they ain't got it, they not gonna get it. And I've come to that conclusion. And I see why the Most High is allowing Esau to really mess with my content. because the Most High don't want all these jakes out here to get this word. You know, they're going to find out when we get that power, so to speak, because I believe the Lord is going to do a heavy work through this camp, man. Something he's going to do in order to get this word out more than what it's getting, because yeah, people sees us, but we don't have the influx like a lot of other camps do. So either we not doing something right, or it just the lot here, or the Lord's going to do a heavy work. Okay, and I'm gravitating towards the last two, because I think we on point, you know, and I know we on point. You know, we doing what we doing. We going out there, we're prophesying week in and week out. Brothers are diligent. We doing the work. The rest is in the Lord's hands. So I believe that the Lord is going to give us special power in this camp, so people can really see it, and there's going to be a condemnation to them, because the scripture saying in the day of thy power, thy people should be willing. So these people in this particular state, a city, they're going to have to see miracles, because believe it or not, you have a lot of people that know they're Israelites out here. Jake know they're Israelites, you know. They come up, they say Shalom, X, Y, and Z. But overall, the miracles are going to have to happen, because these people in this city, man, they're just slow bellies, man. They're behind an 8-ball, all right? And it says, and they should wander from sea to sea, and north even to the east, and they should run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and they should not find it, okay? And it says, in that day, the fair virgin should, and a young man should faint for thirst, okay? And it's talking about thirst for this word, because you're going to have the pretty young ladies that's going to come up and try to get right. And hey, it ain't going to be nothing we going to be able to tell them. We're just going to tell them, hey, you finna be destroyed. You know, because Jake is settled on their leads. They're having fun now. You know, while we out there putting in laborious works, they're having fun now. But hey, it's time that, hey, the Lord, like, you know what? The hell with you people. You know? And it says here, and a young man should faint for thirst. The young men, I mean, you young Jakes out there, you able-bodied men, okay, you're gonna faint for thirst, because you're not gonna have access to this word anymore. You're gonna be seeking answers as to why all hell breaking loose, why you have troops busting in doors, why you have certain natural events. Like yesterday, man, it was you could call it an omen, which is just a sign, but basically we believe that Esau activated the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABCDEFG tower. You know what I'm saying? Because you had these swarm of birds that were just going crazy, and then Testament came out that birds are doing that all over the country. So obviously they're activating different frequencies, you know, and that's another thing too. So it's just a matter of time before the Lord allows all hell to break loose on these streets of Babylon. Okay, and I can't wait. All right, I got one more precept here. This is the book of Matthew, 24th chapter. And you know, brothers, man, look, we out here. We're out here week in and week out. We're in a very, very prime spot that everybody knows. You know, we're in the prime spot, man. And it's no excuse why people ain't hitting us up for real. You know, like our camp videos relatively get a decent amount of views, but it still feel like they don't know that the prophets are out here. It's like we're getting people, but it's like a lot of people don't really know. So that's why I was like, wait a minute, man, something is off. But nonetheless, the Lord gonna give us that power, and that's when people gonna start wondering. Okay, because hey, the Most High is gonna give His men power, and I say that, and I'm 144% positive on that. Okay, I don't know how it's gonna commence. I don't know when, but somebody's gonna get it, even if it's not myself. Somebody's gonna get it, you know, and that's murder she wrote. Okay, so this is the book of Matthew 24 and 34. It says here, verily I say unto you, this generation should not pass till all these things be fulfilled. What is talking about? The prophecies, all right? It says, heaven and earth should pass away, but my word should not pass away. Heaven and earth being His rulership, because the words of the Most High is going to endure forever. Even in the kingdom, we're going to operate off the words that we're teaching from. You see? And it says here, but in that day and hour knoweth no men, nor the angels in heaven, but my Father only. What are you people doing? Are y'all going to turn? But it says here, but as in the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of Son of Man be. Because remember, Noah's out there building arks with nobody listening to him. They was scoffing him. They was talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Giving them hard times, ignoring them, calling them nuts. Like, man, nigga, you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? Gainsaying, not even taking heed to the word. probably throwing stuff at them, being combative, all types of stuff. Remember, this is that same generation back too that the Lord took out in the flood, the ungodly multitude. Okay, and it reads here, and it says here, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving into marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall the coming of the Son of Man be. Okay, so hey, sometimes these people, they just not gonna get it till it's too late. Then once they start putting 2 and 2 together, they're like, wait a minute, we did have guys out there that was, you know, talking and saying this was gonna happen. We just kind of ignored them. Like that clown Jake gonna say, man, the Israelites been predicting this MOTB since forever, and we've done nothing but ignore him. Now he's seeing what it is. He said, I hate to admit it, you know, and that's the spirit that Jake is coming in. So yeah, man, hey, let it be. But anyway, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. With that, Shalom.